Welcome,
Just
welcome.
pom-poms or something, I think. So
Yes, beautiful day today.
it was cool here today. I mean, I was kind of shocked the fact that it's cold. It got as cold as it did last night, and I think tonight is supposed to get cold again too. But um, kind of nice to see the oranges starting to show up, and a little bit of red is starting to come forward. And I'm sure you're probably a little bit farther along than I am, right?
Yeah, we've had temperatures at night, the last 2 nights of 27 below. I mean, 27 degrees. And I was like, holy cats. I walked
Wow.
into my office and it was 55 degrees in here. I'm like, something's wrong. Is it
Yeah.
too chilly?
Time to turn the furnace on.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, should we get started?
Yeah, let's get us started here tonight.
Okay. So I just want to put this up as a reminder to all of you that for the second year in a row, we are the number one direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. And what an honor that that is, well deserved in many realms. But I just wanted to share that reminder with you. So, good evening. I'm Lisa Weigelt from Brandon, South Dakota, and tonight we're going to talk about is it safe to use acids? Now,
Oh,
can we agree that might sound at first a little scary?
yeah, absolutely.
However, acids are some of the most beneficial ingredients in skincare products. And with that, you can trust Mary Kay's extensive science and testing to deliver the best products. After all, once again, we are the number one direct selling company in skincare and glamour in the world for the second year in a row.
Yay, Mary Kay. Yay, yay, yay. And just a reminder, I'm Becky from Davies from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And before we get started tonight, there's two things that I want you to do. One, I want to make sure that whether you're watching us live or on, not repeat, but whatever, replay, that you have an opportunity to ask some questions, and we will see those questions even if you ask them later too. So we love to be able to answer questions and have some interactive too. So please put those in the comments, where you're from and who invited you to. And then the second thing I want you to do is to watch what we're doing too. I'm going to invite you tonight because if this looks like fun, I want you to kind of ask yourself, could I get excited to know that for only $10, I could start a Mary Kay business? So you're going to have immediate access to half off sale on all your favorite Mary Kay products. You get to do something just for you if you want to. You get to meet and hang out with new girlfriends like Lisa and I, and you can make some extra money and save on your holiday gift giving by shopping in your own product closet too. There could be some tax benefits if you decide to work it as a business, and you can also win some pretty fabulous prizes too. So just kind of keep this in the back of your head as we're going along tonight because we're going to circle back around to this. And I want you just to remember right now this month, as crazy as it is, you can put $10 down and start to make some decisions about what you want to do with this business. So,
Absolutely. And right now, we do want to remind you that a couple of Mary Kay apps that we have that are made specifically for you. The first one is the Skin Analyzer app, and this is a great way for you to determine what your skin actually needs and the things that it might need to hydrate it as well.
mhm,
And great skincare is the key to effortless makeup. And the last app that I want to mention to you is our Mary Kay app. This app gives you the ease of shopping right from your phone, and you
mhm.
can connect directly with your beauty consultant. You can create wish lists and even order from this app as well. So all these apps can be found in your app store by searching for Mary Kay. And did I mention that they are free?
Nice, 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 nice.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, I want to share with you a picture here. We said earlier about the question, is it safe to use acids on my face? And let's talk about that about what acids that I'm talking about. So, what you can see on the screen is we're going to be talking about the glycolic acid, the hyaluronic acid, the vitamin C, the fatty acids, and the salicylic acids. So this picture and more are going to be available on the Believers in Beauty site for you to check when we are done with this. So you'll have a reference. So now just kind of sit back and let's take a look in kind of an open forum style of these particular acids and what they do. And so we're going to start with the glycolic acid, and that's the one on the top, your left. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit. The glycolic acid, Becky has it, she's showing you. This is used for exfoliation, and it enhances the skin's renewal process. So an example of the Revealing Radiance facial peel is that this does not dry on the facial area. Once you apply it to a clean face, you can leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes. If it starts to tingle a little bit, that's common and very noteworthy because it's doing its job. It's actually starting to go beneath that first layer of skin and to be able to start working kind of like if you were to be putting spackle or caulking in the middle of a couple different ceramic pieces, if you will. It's going to be breaking through that to the lower skin level. So I love this product. I don't know about you, Becky, but you want to show
I
them?
do. I'm going to show them how just it pumps out. So you can, I got too bright going on tonight.
And a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just pump it into my fingers and apply it onto my face and neck, avoid my eye area with it. What I love about this is, as Lisa said, is an exfoliator. We also have a physical exfoliator in the microdermabrasion. But what I like about this one, even though this has acid in, it's safe for sensitive skin. That was a shocker for me when I first found that. Yes, I do on occasion, not all the time, experience some tingling, but I love the way that my skin feels after this is on my face too. Now I've got problems with no, not with this one on my neck. That's something else that I have trouble with on the neck. But I use this at least once, sometimes 2 times a week, depending on when I'm using microdermabrasion too. So.
And it's if you fell asleep in it, really not to worry. It's not going to continue the process. So like we mentioned, about 10 to 20 minutes is about all that you really do need. And being able to use the areas of the face, like Becky talked about, is all that you really need to be able to do it. And it's a non-gender product. So your man can use it or your significant other. And I think it's also, it is one that has also earned our Good Housekeeping seal of approval. And I think that's
yeah. And I think the other thing to kind of mention about this too is when you have it on, you don't know you have it on. So if somebody would show up at the door for whatever reason, it's not like charcoal mask. They're like, holy cow.
yeah, what happened to her?
Yeah, what happened to her is exactly right.
It's not even Halloween.
Uh-huh.
Crazy. So let's talk about the second one, the hyaluronic acid. And this is used for moisturizing, hydrates, and plumping skin. The example that Becky's holding on to is our HA and ceramide and the hydrating booster. So this has its own personal dropper, which you don't want to put in contact with your skin. And you can just put a small amount, 3-4 drops on your hand. Becky's going to show you on the top of the hand just so you get an idea. But this is clear and it will dry on the facial area.
And the thing for myself, I don't know about you, but the thing for myself is they tell how many drops you can use. That is way overload. I actually literally use 2, sometimes maybe 3 to do my face and my neck. Now I have more normal skin instead of dry skin, so it might be different for somebody that's extra dry. But I love using this morning and night. Just because of the way that it helps to hold that moisture. It draws that HA actually draws in the moisture and helps to hold it into the skin then too. So It feels kind of silky almost, is what I would say.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels comforting to the skin
Yes.
as
Yes,
well.
it is comforting to the skin. You're absolutely correct.
Kind of a little bit of healing. And
Mhm.
it is something that can be used with one of our other three boosters as well. But its main purpose here for the conversation tonight is that it is one of the acids that's in it. And that again is the hyaluronic acid. Okay, next up, we have our vitamin C. This vitamin C plus E is what Becky is showing you. It brightens and evens tone. It reduces lines and wrinkles. And this particular one has a pump, and on the side of it, there is a window, and that window will let you know when you are running low on that product. So you can kind of monitor it, but less is more with all of the products that we're talking about tonight. So um, I would say that the amount that Becky's probably going to put on her hand is maybe going to be a couple pumps, and that would be.
There it is.
And this too has a silky feeling to it. So it's like
Mhm.
you're putting something like the HA and the ceramide, and then you're putting on top of that the vitamin C plus E serum and getting that layering effect. You don't want to blend them together and then put it all on your face. There is a process of being able to use the product and then put the other product on top. And what do you love about this one, Becky?
Okay, this is a non-traditional way to use it. This was not promoted by Mary Kay. This is Becky's own discovery. It's been very effective. One day I looked down at my legs and I thought, holy cow, my knees are starting to look like elephant knees. There's starting to be creases and lines and wrinkles going on. We can't have this. And I was a walker and an exercise, not was, I am a walker and an exerciser. And so I decided that from my knees up on my thighs, this would go on before my body moisturizer. And I'm telling you, it works really, really good there. So
Well, and
reduces, brightens
part of
and evens that tone out, the skin out, and it's reducing the lines and the wrinkles. So yeah, yeah,
exactly. So you're not limited to the face.
correct.
So from the
Use your imagination, go wild.
so from the knees on up.
Uh-huh.
So let's move on to the fatty acids. This prevents hydration loss, and the example that Becky is showing you is our naturally nourishing oil. And this has such a wonderful scent to it with the sweet almond oil. And maybe if you want to tell them a little bit more about different ways that you use this or can use it.
This particular one you can use on the ends of your hair if you have longer hair. And actually, honestly, as I have gotten those little silver highlights, as I like to call them, my sparkle in my hair, and it gets wiry and it's a little bit more dry in some areas. When I'm done washing my hair, I'll actually take a couple of drops on damp hair, rub my hands together, and then just really lightly go over the ends of the hair too. It helps with just to kind of put some little bit of hydration or whatever in. I'm not a conditioner user, so because of my short hair, so it does some of that type of thing. I also like to use it on my face and my neck, especially my neck. After I'm done with all of my other layering of, serums or HA or whatever, and I put my moisturizer on, this goes on after my moisturizer. Again, only 2 drops rubbed together, starting with my neck and then patting with whatever I have left over for the rest of my face. First, and I even found myself during the summertime doing it on my face too, even though there was humidity in the air. When I started to add this to my routine, because of the healing properties that are in there, I started to notice the biggest difference in my neck area with layering this on over my moisturizer. And then I also like to add it to my body lotion that goes on after that Serum C on the knees up. And that just helps to give some additional hydration to my targeted action toning lotion. So there's lots of different things that you can do with this particular. And also we learned, I don't know, maybe last winter or something about doing an advanced spa hands and working that into the cuticles every night or every morning helps to accelerate nail growth and also helps to improve cuticles. So this is just like a must-have product because it can be used for so many different things.
Absolutely. And a little bit goes a long way. You heard Vicki say 1 to 2 drops is really all that you need. And I think sometimes we forget that the neck is part of our skin. And so when we do a demonstration, we typically do from the chin up, but you don't want to get to, 85 and have a really nice face and a turkey neck.
Right.
So we want to make sure that, particularly before Thanksgiving rolls around,
Right.
you want to invest in this.
Right, exactly.
Or you might look like some of the wild turkeys that have been in our backyard.
Not a good look.
Yeah, no. So the next one that we have is our salicylic acid, and this is our travel set of our Clear Proof. The salicylic acid that's in the product, it fights acne, it does exfoliate, and so the example that we are showing with the Clear Proof acne system gives you, this particular one gives you a 7-day supply, but it also gives you an opportunity, because all of our skincare are compatible, that you can actually use this with other pieces, particularly if you might have blemishes. And, even as we mature, and Becky and I have been around the sun a few more years, and perhaps several of you watching this live or on the replay, is that you might have some little bit of adult acne, and that gives you some spot treatments that you can use, from a blemish control toner to the acne treatment gel. The one thing that I would recommend is that when you're using the Clear Proof, particularly the acne treatment gel, is that you wash your hands before you put the wipe them off on your bathroom towel, because it will discolor it. And so then you can kind of figure out who's not washing their hands in the household if they're using this product.
Or sometimes even pillowcases. If you've got somebody that's using it on their face and they're sleeping at night, you might want to invest in some light pillowcases, because it'll do some bleaching or whatever in that particular area also. So,
and this too is a non-gender product, like all of the ones that we've talked about tonight. And this is not an age-specific product either. So keep that in mind. And as we're talking a little bit more about this, I think you might be feeling like, wow, it is safe to use acids. So I have something that I want to share with you. And this is an order of application with some of the products that we talked about tonight. And I mentioned it earlier, but in our Believers in Beauty Facebook group, there are going to be some more handouts that will be there, pictures of actually utilizing our TimeWise Miracle Set or utilizing our Voluferm set as well. And then again, you can also find your own personalized order of application on the Mary Kay app. And then your consultant can further answer any questions that you have. And then, just as a heads up, for the week of the 22nd on our Believer in Beauty Facebook page, you're going to have a little bit more information about breast cancer awareness, as well as domestic violence. And you can see really what are some of Mary Kay's core values in the Pink Doing Green and the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And just today I heard, because October is awareness for both of those issues, that 1 in 8 women will find breast cancer. And a lot of times it's your breast is the one that you might be saving. And many times it's been right after a mammogram. So, those things can get missed, and we don't want that for you, right?
Right. Absolutely. All right, so here's the other fun part. Because you showed up, whether in live or on replay, you also qualify for some specials on the products this evening. So tonight's specials, we're going to give you a deal of one product. If you decide from the items that we showed you, one of them you can get at a 10% discount. Two items chosen, you can get a 15% discount. And three items, you can get a 20% discount. So it's an opportunity when you show up. When you participate, you also get some specials too. And we want to thank you so much for joining us tonight too. The final code word is da 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 acid. Don't forget to share it with your consultant so that she's able to so that she knows that you were here, so that you're able to take advantage of the specials too. And remember, we always offer a one-time, anytime discount when you share your Tuesday night with the girls. This is going to give you the opportunity to get the products that you love for free or possibly at a greatly reduced price too.
Absolutely. And we talked about it a little bit earlier, and Becky mentioned that for the month of October, we have a startup for only $10. And that was probably less than what your 2 coffees were today, Becky, that you had earlier. So I think it's a great comparison when you think about what could be available. And that $10 start, it immediately gives you access to a 50% discount. And if you're looking for a little bit more money as we make our way into the holiday season, or for a discount on your favorite Mary Kay products, ask your consultant how you can get started today.
Excellent.
Yes. So with that being said, thanks again for joining us tonight and for watching us on playback. Be sure to join us in 2 weeks. We are going to be talking about pumpkin magic makeovers. So in 2 weeks, same time, same place. See you then.
All right. Good night, everyone.